Reading this, I got to thinking about how Eden was different than the earth looks now. Things changed due to the curse on the earth. The curse on the earth is broken at this point entirely, where it turns into like Eden all over again. There will no longer be any curse. And the throne of God and of the Lamb will be in it, and his bondservants will serve him. If we are still serving him, I think he still has purpose for us in the next age. You have purpose forever. You and I have eternal purpose. I don't think we're just going to be floating around on a fluffy white cloud playing a harp. That on streets of gold, that is like this imagery that I think is just false. It's been created over the last 175 years, including the rapture idea. When in actuality, God has purpose for us to rule and reign with him and be his bondservants, to serve him, to do stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff yet. This is just the beginning. This is the testing grounds. This is the preparation for the things that God has ahead with us together. Again, there's a reminder here of the very first verse in this book, that there's a blessing attached to this book. And here it leaves out the reading and hearing, and it just says there's a blessing to the heeding, which it said earlier on. So those who, and he's taken, if you got this far, that you've already read and heard, now it's heeding. Are you going to do the things that the Spirit of God shows you to do as you've read this? Are you going to avoid the things or abstain from the things also that you've heard through this book that you should stay away from, especially sexual immorality, idolatry? Are we going to be courageous people or not, as we read in the last chapter? We get to choose courage. We can ask the Lord for help too, but we get to be courageous, and we want to avoid all manner of sexual immorality. That's that heeding. There's a blessing if we will heed the words that are in this book.